Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to the local pundit. And we have breaking news today. Breaking news. Yes, we are going to start with something different.
Hey! Now for something completely different.
Yep. How are you, buddy?
Doing good, buddy. Doing good.
Oh,
Doing
mate.
good.
I'm so excited that, like with all the signings that we've got across the line, you and I have made a joint decision. We're changing up the format.
Yeah. We're changing everything up. Yes. So I talked to everybody a couple weeks ago about doing a player spotlight. So we're gonna do Nathan Broadhead because he got the most votes.
He
So
did.
I will
And
do this now. I will do this now. Go ahead. I'll do it at the start of the video this time. That way, maybe we'll get some more votes. Tell me who you want for next week's show, and I'll do a little player breakdown on that player. So get in after the show's over. Go in later. Get in the chat, or not in the chat, but in the comments.
Yeah, in the comments, not the live comments.
Yes, yeah, not the live comments, but in the comments after the show's over, and say who you want who do you want me to do a spotlight on, and and so we'll see who it is, and obviously Nathan Broadhead we're going to do today, so it won't be him. So pick somebody else. But we got lots of people in the chat though. We got I can't imagine why. It probably has nothing to do with the fact that it's transfer rumor season and everybody's excited about it.
Mate, it's all
Habs. Yeah, I know. Habs is in there. Gene Bonk says Moles to Bradford. I've heard that rumor. Nothing official yet. We will see. Wouldn't surprise me. Marie from SoCal, Ted Nelson, Doc Wrexham, Tommy, Karen, Ted already said. I think that's all. Chicky Brewer's in there. Hey, what's up, Chicky Brewer? All right, cool. Got everybody. Okay. Ready to get through this Nathan Broadhead thing. We'll pull this up. And here we go. We got spotlight on Nathan Broadhead.
This
yeah.
looks professional.
Yeah, I spent a little bit of time on it. Not too much, but a little bit.
Yep.
Somewhat, tough job. Somebody's got to do it.
That's why you're the highest paid person on the local pundit.
I know, right? It's big money. I make the big bucks. One day, Ken. One day you'll get there.
One day I'm working on it.
I believe in you. Oh, shoot. All right, there we go. So it was a club record signing. He joined the club August 18th, 2025 on a club record deal worth £7.5 million, possibly rising to £10 million. So obviously big, he was a big deal when he came in. Lots of, of course, everybody focused on the 10 million number that was thrown out there, but ended up being worth around 7.5, really, what we paid for him. And I think he's starting to show that he's worth what we paid. But let's move on. Okay, league debut came in a 3-2 loss at West Brom when he came on in the 30th minute as a sub for an injured Josh Windass. He finished the game with a 6.1 rating, having 2 shots and missed the target, but did have an 80% accurate pass rating. So wasn't a great start for him. He and to be honest, if those who watched the game, he looked kind of lost, you know what I mean? Because he just came in. I think he'd only been with us a couple days. I don't even know if he had a full day of training with the team yet. But Windass went down with with an injury, and so he was called upon to hop in. And as we'll go on, we found out that maybe that formation doesn't play to his strengths. At the time we were playing the 3-5-1-1. So yeah, it got better though. It got better. So early season injuries. Yes. There we go. Bonnie.
Injuries. Congratulations. Thank you. New member.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. Matt Al just brought it up in the comments too. And there it is. I've already got it. Early season injuries. The start of his season for Wrexham was slow due to injury, suffering a calf muscle strain early on, missing, I think, 3 games. I think if I counted right, I could be wrong there. So yell at me if I did. Slowing his integration into the starting 11. So I know that was one thing that was talked about a lot. Is took a long time to get him to where he was regular starter in the team, and a lot of us said probably too long, really. Um, so, yeah, it was a little disappointing there early on. Okay, move on.
He's a dangerous player. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. Keep going.
First league goal. His first league goal came in spectacular fashion coming off the bench. He scored the improbable equalizer against the freshly relegated Leicester City, scoring a beauty of a right footed shot from an O'Brien cutback cross from the byline. He also nearly scored the winner in that same game. Yeah, he came on that game and really affected it. And if you guys remember that one, they kind of dominated us. That we didn't really we looked kind of like we were holding on for most of the first half. They looked the better team. Then we got in the second half and we started playing a little better. And then when Broadhead came on, it changed everything, and we just really took it to them. They were really under pressure towards the end of that game. I feel like we probably could have got a winner out of that one. He had
Yeah.
one he just missed one in that game. So, yeah, it was a very exciting game. But yes, he affected that one for sure. Um, struggling for game time. Nathan's first league start came against Sheffield Wednesday on August 23rd. He didn't start again in the league for nearly 2 months, coming on October 22nd versus Oxford, scoring the only goal in the 1-0 victory. He only played a total of 95 minutes in the 6 games between starts. So there was a lot going on then. We had an international break that was kind of mixed in there. That's why there was only 6 games in like a 2-month span. And he was just struggling. We just were struggling to get him in. Where he was going to play, how because at the time we were only using the one number 10, and Windass was playing pretty well at the time, and so he was getting most of game time, and uh, Broadhead was coming in as a sub. But finally got that start against Oxford and got the winner in that one, so that was good. A run in the starting 11, beginning with the 1-0 win versus Charlton on November 8th and ending with the December 10th Hull City fixture. Nathan started 5 of 6 league matches, accruing 1 goal and 1 assist in those games. Then, after 2 appearances off the bench, he began a terrific run of form where he averaged an 8.0 rating, scoring 1 goal and creating 3 assists in his next 5 starts, culminating this past weekend versus QPR. So, finally, he's gotten in the team. He's a more regular starter, and he's causing issues. Only scored 1 goal in that run, but did create 3 assists in those 5 games. It was really good run of form he's had. Averaged in those 5 games, averaged an 8.0,
Yeah.
which
That's
is
a FOTMOB rating too, if anyone's wondering.
FOTMOB rating. Sorry, guys. FOTMOB rating. We'll use FOTMOB for basically everything.
And I actually think he's really cemented his position in the starting lineup. He's such a threat, like with the ball at his feet. Excuse me. Yeah. But he's literally just creating opportunities for other players around him at will now, I think,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he should be one of the first guys picked in the side each week, right?
I agree. I agree. I think right now, and I think what we saw about the only time at this point if he's not starting, it's because he's resting. It's just purely because of rest. When we, in 3-game, when we got 3 games in a week or something like that. But he's gonna be starting most of the games. So, really good. Once he started going, he's going.
What have we got now?
All right, formation transformation. The change in form for him has correlated with the switch to the 3-4-3 formation that Phil Parkinson has favored. Since I put 4-3, it's a 5-3 victory over Sheffield United. Since the change on Boxing Day, Wrexham have won more points than any other team in the league, winning 16 points out of a possible 21. It's very easy to see that Broadhead feels much more comfortable in a front 3 instead of a front 2. That we had used for the better part of the season. So now that we're in a front 3, he just looks at home. He looks a different player. He creates so much. I just really love watching him play now. Him on the ball is incredible. And he just does incredible things with the ball at his feet. So, but I think switching to that formation really changed things for him. I think it really just suits him down to a T.
Yes, suits him, and I think it suits our team. It's improved the way we're playing.
Yeah, absolutely. I do think, I know we talked about this before, but I've said this several times. I think Parkinson built this team to go to this system. I just think he was trying to find the right time to do it, and get it go. Let's see. Matt Al says, "Did the loss against Norwich happen to be a switch back to a 3-5-2?" No, I don't know. It wasn't. It
No,
wasn't a switch. It was always a 3-4-3. It just look. There's times where it can look like it's different, and it's not. It's just because the way who we're playing and where
and
they
the
end
way
up
they
in
get
the
at
ditch.
you.
There because Parky gives those guys so much free reign. You'll have one guy drop way deep, and the one guy go way forward, and they because they're allowed to do more. It was always a 3-4-3 in that game. When we were pressing, you could see it. It was very obvious that it was still a 3-4-3. I think it was just we just didn't play that well, to be honest. You know what I mean? We are just kind of dull.
Yeah.
But okay, so let's move on. Almost done with this. There we go. By the numbers. So win-loss record when starting 7-3-2, which isn't bad. Um,
It's
so
bloody great.
yeah. I mean, when
Well,
he
what's that? 12
12
games,
games. Yep, 12
and
starts
that's 24 points.
exactly. So that's 2 points a game.
2
We'll
points a
take it.
game.
That's promotion numbers right there.
2
So we'll
points a
take that.
game has you tied at the top of the table right now, people.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. So yeah, I'd say we start him as much as possible. Uh, he's played in 24 games, only started 12 of them. He's played 1,211 minutes. He's got 4 goals and 4 assists, which obviously he's got 3 assists in his last 3 starts, or in his last 5 starts. So he's getting up there. Accurate pass percentage is 82.2, so great passer of the ball. Chances created 20, which is low if you look at if you're looking at other players in the championship. There's plenty of players that have double that number, but remembering he's only started 12 matches and only got
Exactly.
1,200 minutes. He's got about half the minutes as a lot of those guys have. So he's really right up there. If you correlated it, he would be right up towards the top of that
Average
group.
of time, minutes
Yeah,
played, and chances
exactly.
created.
So exactly. And then the 5 there, that's big chances created. So that's where he's created a clear cut chance that should be scored, whether it was or not. So it's a little better than just a regular chance. And then successful dribbles, which is basically when he turns and takes on a player. He's got 21 successful dribbles, which again is kind of a lower number if you look at the overall. If you look at the whole season, but again, he's only started 12 matches, so not a ton there. But he's been good, and we've seen him do that when he takes on a player. Recoveries, so basically just picking up the ball in the midfield when it's loose or whatever, errant passes and stuff like that. Yeah, he's got 62 of those. We see him do that a lot, drop in the midfield and really cause issues with the defense or with the opposing team. So yeah, pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. I think eight goal contributions, I think is pretty good. You know what I mean? 4 and 4.
Yep.
Considering he's only played, you figure he started 12 matches and he's got 4 and 4. That's not bad. That's not a bad return.
No.
So I'll take it. And then the last little bit on him. Final thoughts. So after a slow start to Nathan is really starting to show he's worth every bit of the transfer fee we paid for him. His ball carrying ability is as good as anyone in the division, and he is a top creator in the championship as well. I believe if he can stay healthy and we continue playing to his strengths, he will be right in the conversation for player of the season for Wrexham this season, and may very well fire us to a 4th consecutive promotion. So there you go. That's my final thoughts. That's my thoughts on Nathan Broadhead. Let me know if you guys like that. I kind of went a little different. I was going to go very stats heavy, and then I decided to make it have a little more fun with it. So let me know what you guys think of that in the comments.
Yeah, I think I think that flows a bit better.
It's different. Yeah, it's a little different way of doing it. You know what I mean? It was a little different way. It
Yeah.
wasn't just here's stats and you know what I mean, and that's it. Because that can be boring.
He's 20. He's 27 and right-footed. Right-footed when you look at his his actual makeup of what he is. He's just he's like 5'11". But he's such a creative player. And Doc Wrexham saying hasn't scored well. He has scored 5 goals for Wrexham.
Yeah.
Now I'm not too sure if any of those are league goals or whether they're all like Carabao Cup.
There's 5. I think there's one in the cup match. He's also got another assist. So he's actually 5 and 5, I think, if you count the cup matches. The 4 and 4 was just league. I was just going off of league.
5 goals, 5 assists.
Yeah. So he's getting a good return.
Okay.
Reliable says
4 goals in the championship. 4 goals in the championship and 1 goal in the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, there you go. Great job, Aaron. Love it and like that it's not just stats upon stats. See, there you go. I did all right. Reliable says I did good.
And I just want to thank Aaron's wife for commenting in the chat.
You're right. She'd be in here talking smack if she was in here for sure. I love it.
Yeah, we don't have to bring up the Aaron video again, do we?
No, probably shouldn't. No,
we shouldn't.
Well,
that was really good.
Here you go. Matt Al says, will Brody beat Rathbone to player of the season? Fans love Ollie. If it's down to us, he'll win it. Yeah, you're probably right. But if Broadhead goes on a run, like I think he can, and just continues delivering, I think he can do it. I think he can get there.
I think Broadhead will get more minutes than Ollie.
Yeah, for sure. He'll have more opportunity, I would say. But I'll tell you what, Ollie Rathbone's been fantastic. And speaking of, if you guys want me to do Ollie Rathbone next week, if you wanted to do Ollie Rathbone next week, get in the comments after the show and vote for Ollie. And then we can do a breakdown of him. Okay, so I will pull that down. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We will.
I loved it. I loved it.
It was different. I wanted to do something a little different, not just stats because that can get boring. So that was a little fun. That was my take on it. Good stuff. Habs had something here. I meant to pull it up. The important aspect is his progressive ball carrying and progressive passing. Yeah, absolutely. He creates chances. He's a creator. He's great, and you need that in a team. So
he's the type of player that sees the whole pitch, and he
does.
And good players like that tend to just have an extra half a pace to a pace on everyone else because they see the whole pitch.
Yeah. He knows where he wants to be before everybody else does. You know what I mean? He knows where you're going to be before everybody else does. Like he's very good. He's got a high football IQ.
He knew before this show started that Aaron would sit down with a can of Mellow Yellow.
That's right. He knew what I was doing. He knew all about it. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. So now I guess we can talk about Wednesday a little bit. There wasn't a reason to do a whole lot on them.
No.
They've been playing a back three most of the season. Recently, I think they've gone to a back four because the injury bug has been so bad. They can't even put it back. They don't have enough defenders to do it. I think has been their big issue. They are injury stricken is not the word for it. I mean, they are in serious issue. They have serious issues with injuries. I do have this. I'll read out here. As of late January, Sheffield Wednesday is facing a severe injury crisis with over 10 first-team players out of action, leaving them with a threadbare squad, often relying on youth players. Key injuries include defender Max Lowe, Deshaun Bernard, Dominic Iorfa, along with midfielders Nathaniel Chalaba and others. Severely limiting options. On top of that, they just lost their best player. Barry Bannon left. He's off to Millwall, and he's been by far their best player this season. And the other best player they had, Harry Amass, he's gone. He's gone out on loan. He went back to United and then back. He's back out on loan. He's at Norwich now.
That's a good pickup for Norwich.
Ricky Quillman says it's 13. It could be. It might be that. So the problem is they've got so many players that are so young that they don't even show up in their first team squad. So they've got kids that have been playing that aren't even first team players that are also injured. So they very well could be 13. But yeah, they just
their last starting lineup here. Yeah, up on the screen.
And already Bannon, that's one he'll be gone. So
Bannon, their best player won't be there this weekend.
He won't be there.
And if you're watching on the computer or telly or big enough screen, when you look at the pictures of those guys, and I'm just like, they look like kids.
They are.
So, and I'm just going to actually bring up another screen over here on my other screen. And I'm just going to go through these players. So let's have a look. Let's start at the back with Cooper, 24 years old. Then we've got Palmer. So Palmer, 34. So one of the Ogbayo, as I go through that, 20 years old. McGee, I mean, that kid looks like he's 20 years old. Johnson, 19 years old. Heskey, oh my God, 20 years old. I can skip past Bannon and go straight to McNeil, 22 years old. Low 31. Ingleson looks like he's got a little bit of maturity about him. I'm just looking for him on their squad list. And I can't see him there. He's not. Either he's not there or I'm missing him. And
Ingleson has been linked with a move away. So
there he is.
I don't know if he's still. I know he's been linked with a move. So
I think Katamateri, he's obviously been a bit of a stalwart of theirs, but he's only 20 years old too. So I mean, I don't know how many I read out then that were 20 or less.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to be fair to them, and Mertlin just touched on it. No, we laugh. Mertlin says we laugh now, but these young legs cause us trouble, and they absolutely could. I think the main thing with them has been because their depth is so bad. They play really well, especially in the first half. They hang in games, and then you get in the second half, and they just kind of fall away.
John mentioned that yesterday. Said sort of like 60-minute mark, 65-minute mark. They're toast.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think
now that doesn't mean we're not going to have to be on our game.
Right, absolutely. We absolutely are. So they have not scored since December 26th in a 2-2 draw against Hull. They've not scored a goal since December 26th. So, yeah, I mean, it's rough going for them right now. I can't even imagine being a fan for them right now. So they're in trouble. They're in trouble, but they are going to fight hard. They're going to give us everything they have. But we really should. This is a team that we should be putting away. We need to just go out there and win this game. So yeah, I think put them to bed early would be nice. And Josh says if we lose, we shut down TLP. I might be down for that. I might be down for that, Josh. Here's a good question from Doc Wrexham. Do you think Wrexham will go with their strongest lineup to start, or will we start some players who need field time? I don't Parkinson doesn't strike me as the type of manager that will play a weakened side, especially in a league game.
Not a chance.
I think he's going to put out what he thinks is the best team that will to get us a win. Now, whether that means he plays some players that do need minutes, if he thinks we can if he thinks they can make us better, he will. But I would expect our best team. And let's be honest, this team, we drew with this team earlier in the season, so we can't just show up and expect to win. They are going to play. I mean, there's a reason you play the games. Doesn't on paper doesn't work out. So you really, I'm actually nervous about this game because I know it's a game we should be winning.
Well, we
it
need
just
the 3 points, and that's what makes us nervous.
You know what makes me the most nervous? This is the type of game we struggle with. We've always struggled against bad teams, breaking bad teams down. And to be honest, I have not watched them enough to know how solid they are defensively. How hard they are to break down. I imagine with the young kids, you would think you'd be able to break them down, and obviously a lot of teams have broken them down and been able to get multiple goals in. Usually it's 2 or 3-0. It's not been, it's not like they're holding everybody to 1. Usually you get multiple goals against them, but it's just those are the type of teams that they make me slightly nervous. But
yeah, absolutely. And look, because it's a game where you sort of you mark it up as 3 points, and think that's a game we're going to win. Like if it's a game where you're playing, like the next game, Millwall, that's not a guaranteed 3 points. So you're like, oh, well, hopefully we can win. We can play our best.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
We've got to travel away to Millwall. If we get a point, that'd be great. Stay in touch of them. But Sheffield Wednesday, I mean, they've only won 1 game this season. They've lost 19 games, this season. So they haven't won a game at home this season. So, you sort of all those things go, oh, my God, we've got to get this win.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Like I feel like we've got a lot of pressure on us to win this game. I mean, especially now we're in the playoff spots. You got to win this game. You know what I mean? It's such an important game to win.
Yep.
So
yeah, absolutely. Actually, I'll pull that down. We don't need that anymore. Yeah, cool. Absolutely. I think we got to go out there, play our formation. I mean, who starts this game? That's the next question. Which one of our new signings gets a start?
Well, we have to have signings.
That's right. We haven't signed anybody yet.
Yeah, we haven't signed anybody yet. So that's fun. Lots of rumors, though. The rumors are picking up. It's about that time of the window where the rumors start picking up. What are the points per game when Kabore starts? I have not updated my sheets that I had with that. I need to. I need to get back to that. I'd only have to add a few, but
I don't know. On that point, Aaron, what do you think of Kabore starting over Longman at the moment? Who would you pick?
I would start Kabore because of his pace.
Okay.
But he does seem to be struggling a little bit. I actually think I was thinking about this yesterday because I mean, obviously, I think that last game was probably his worst game for us. You know what I mean? As a Wrexham player, he just didn't look on at all. Honestly, when he came in, we were playing a lot more direct, and I think that suited him. And I think we've kind of changed a little bit more where we want to control the ball a little bit. We want a little more better passing. And I'm not convinced that's his wheelhouse. And I think he's struggling with that a little bit. So I still like his pace. We just don't have we don't have that kind of pace in our squad. So
no,
I think that changes things. Yeah. And honestly, let's be honest, against Wednesday, he could cause serious trouble for them. So I expect him to start this weekend.
Yeah, cool.
And and because here's the thing, to be honest, and Longman has done a great job, and he's when he's played, and he's the biggest thing with him, he's been available. You know what I mean? And he's played both sides of the pitch. He does whatever we ask him to, and he does a pretty daggone good job. He's not great, but he's good. You know what I mean? He's you can get by with him. You know what I mean? But I do think he also struggles a little bit with the some of his passing and decision making. Just sometimes a little, I wish he'd have done something different there. But it's hard to really complain because he's available, and he can play both sides, and he actually usually plays pretty well. You know what I mean? He's not perfect, but he plays pretty well. But I just don't think he's got like that. He doesn't have that extra little something about him that you can like, well, there's if he gets the ball, he could do this. Or, you never feel like he's that super dangerous, if that makes sense. Whereas Kabore, if he gets a break, he can cause. He's so fast. His speed is absolutely a game changer. You know what I mean? So he's got that little extra something where I think Longman just doesn't quite have something like that.
My thing with Kabore is I love Kabore as a player, and I love his speed.
I do too. Mm-hmm.
I think he lacks a little bit technically.
Yeah, for sure.
His skills with the ball at his feet need improvement.
Yeah, for sure. I totally agree with that. Absolutely agree with that.
Well,
I think that's why he's struggling with us right now, because we are playing a little more technical. We're putting balls to feet. We're a lot of interplay back and forth. You think about Thomason. Thomason's not a super fast player or anything, but his passing is so good, and his interplay with the players around him when he plays on that left, as the left wing back. That's how he progressed the ball down the pitch. He's not burning people. It's just that he's got such good interplay with Broadhead himself, and then Doyle behind him. Those three just work together really well, and it works. It just works, and we cause teams trouble. And I think we just haven't seen that with Kabore yet, and hopefully he can get there.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm with you on that. So I think starting him against Sheffield Wednesday is a good thing.
I don't know if you noticed, we got some creeper in the background. Did you see this?
Well, this show is, Tactical Fortitude is a show of intelligence about football.
Yeah.
And so my concern
taking shots at him. Taking shots at him.
So I guess we're gonna see if we can bring it up a notch, and we'll put him on the spot. How are you, buddy?
What's up, big guy?
He's frozen.
And he's froze?
Just kidding.
Oh my God. I thought it was. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it down a notch. What's up?
Bring it down. What's up, buddy?
I came in because Ken was bitching yesterday about no one comes on his show. So it comes on a So I'm here. I'm here to ruin the show.
Anyway, good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. Great breakdown.
Yeah, what do you think of the Nathan Broadhead breakdown?
I couldn't do it.
Jesus Christ.
And are you happy with all the signings we've got so far?
I think great. Did you?
Fantastic.
No, did you watch the show this morning? Did you watch the?
I did.
You did. Yeah. We have a lot of. We got this transfer window is crazy.
We're connected to everybody, but we've signed nobody. So that's fun.
Yeah. Oh. What happened to Technical Fortitude? Like there's like maneuvering and stuff, and
it happens. I do have if we want to play around, I do have the tactical board we can pull up, and we can go through the team, because I've got the team set out where I think we're going to be without any signings. Well, I think if all the rumors come true, I can show you.
Why don't you show us what you've got for us for the weekend?
All right.
Show us the team. Yeah.
Show us the team. For the weekend? Well, I'll have to pull it up, and then we'll. I think we'll. That'll be interesting, actually.
So what's this team you're going to bring up now?
I'm going to bring up the tactical board.
Bring up the tactical board?
By the way, Parky is happy with the team he has right now. Bullshit.
And see, You know what though? You keep saying that shit, and he's starting to scare me because I think he may end up not. He may not be lying to us, and it scares me a little bit. That's
well,
that
he's got to say it, right? He has to say it.
I know that's the thing. Like he does kind of have to say that, but also,
well, he's not lying if he says he loves his players. He can't.
But he's also like, to be fair though, like in the summer he was pretty open. Like when we were linked to what's the kid that went to Leicester, midfielder,
James.
Yes,
Jordan James.
Yeah. When we were linked to, he was very open. He's like, yeah, we're in for him. He was like, he was very open about it. And this window, he's been very quiet, just very like, yeah, we're looking at some players, but I'm happy with what we got. We got to get some players out. It's like
we moved out more players. We're gonna move out more players that were like, I don't know. I think it's gonna be 5 or 6.
We're moving out more players than I thought we were going to.
Well, the players we've moved out. Well, Mull's gone to Bradford as has been.
I don't think that's confirmed yet, but I think it's happening. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and then we've got Andy Cannon's gone out, so obviously he wasn't going to get a chance in the championship, according to Parky. Which I'm sort of upset about a little bit, but I'm okay with it. Like I would have. And then you look at the other players, and I go, okay, well, we still got enough players sitting on our list to make a 25 if we don't get anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like Elliot Lee is going to go to Luton. It looks like, the Smotic. What?
He didn't just go to Paris to have a coffee and a croissant and see the Eiffel Tower. You're right. He rode the metro. He went to the Louvre. So he had a really good. And I hear he went on a champagne tour, and checked out a couple of nice champagne houses.
I think he did.
The problem is he went over to sign a player, and then the damn player got hurt. That's the problem with that one.
Yeah, timing. Sure.
But they had a scan on it. He seems to be okay. He had a scan on it. Seems to be okay.
The rumors that, of course, you know how this goes. The local rumor mill is that Parky's axed it, and we're not signing him.
Actually, on that, if you're not in the Discord, the transfer rumor page on the Discord.
I couldn't keep up today. I could not keep up.
And people have some very strong opinions.
I put something in there today. I don't even remember what I said. I replied to somebody, and then because I was at work, so I replied to somebody. Then I went back, and 10 minutes later, I had a little piece of time, I could walk back over my phone. Literally, 111 comments after I had posted. I was like, "Geez!" It was like by the time I got it, because the person had replied to me, but by the time I got back, like the conversation had completely changed, and I'm like, "Well, what's the point?"
So where's that coming from? Like Red Passion, Parky accent? I don't know.
Yes, that came from that came from one of the in the nose.
Yeah, Wonder Boy, and I like Wonder Boy, good, but
that's where that came from. Is
Wonder Boy.
Look, I want to be in the know when I see it officially signed. That's when I want to be in the know.
Agreed. Yeah, agreed. It could totally still happen. I'll be honest though. I do think there's the fact that all of a sudden these other links have kind of started popping with with the Armstrong and the other stuff. I think
I think Smotic.
Schmodics. Those two. I think the fact that those two just popped up is probably makes me think, he probably isn't going to get Sharif.
Yeah. So. Yeah. And I love John. Let's be honest. He got lost. He meant to go to Portsmouth, not Paris. I think. Yeah. Well, maybe not. Where would you rather go, people? Portsmouth or Paris? Just think about it for a second.
I've been to Paris. I've been to Portsmouth. I'll go to Lake Como.
I have not been to Portsmouth, but I have been to Paris, and I'll tell you what, Portsmouth would have to be one hell of a special place to get me away from Paris.
Yeah, producer Ann and I drove through Monaco. Have you been to Monaco?
Oh yeah, but Monaco, seriously, it's just so tiny, and it's just and it's like a coffee's like $20.
Yeah, I was like, where am I? I thought I was James Bond driving through in my rental car. I was like, what is going on?
We can confirm for you here and now, Josh, you're not James Bond.
I'm Bond James. I'm Gold Bond. I'm Gold Bond. That's what I am. I'm Gold Bond.
I was going to call you James Bondage, but anyway, that's a whole nother channel.
That's a whole nother show. But I love it though.
That's
okay. Well, let's get back on this tactical.
This show took a turn.
Oh, sorry, I fucked it up. Sorry about that. I did. I fucked it up.
Okay, so you've got everybody on there, Aaron.
Yeah, so I was playing around with this earlier. So I've still got Hardy, Lee, and Mullen up here in the top corner because they are still technically on the squad, but all three of them are rumored to be leaving. And if they do, that leaves us with 23 in the first team squad. So that would open up 2 spots. And then if there's any under, obviously under 21s wouldn't count. So, if Sharif was still to come in, he doesn't count. I think Campus Scotland, if he was to come in, doesn't count either. I think he's free until the end of the season.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, so that leaves some room. If those 3 go out, that does open up some room to bring
Cody. Cody's out too.
I already pulled him. He's already gone. Got him out of there. All the guys, all the guys. Yep. Yeah, I got Hardy up here in the top corner because these 3 are the 3 that are still here technically, but are rumored to go. Everybody out here are all. I've not heard any rumors that they're leaving. The one that you could say it wouldn't surprise me if Barney ended up going, but I've not heard anything yet. So until I do, he stays there.
Yeah, and no one else on that pitch is going, in my opinion.
Sorry, go ahead. I apologize. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
Hit us with it.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to say the Barney thing is I think that's us kind of speculating, right?
Yeah, for sure. Because I've not heard anything about him.
No.
But it's just that he's not going to get a ton of playing time unless there's injuries. So it would make sense if he wanted to, if he wanted to play, it would make a lot of sense for him to go out on loan. So it's a possibility. And especially if we bring another right wing back in.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you want to do? Do you want to talk about where we would – let's face it. Let's say you've got 23 players on the pitch there right now.
Yeah.
This is easy. If you're going to add 2 more players to your squad, what positions are you putting those players? Where's our backup? Where's our other 2 players going?
I think we need a wing back, one or the other. I at least want one wing back
on either side.
I don't care which side. We just need another wing back.
I think in the contract of that, by the way, you should move Longman to the left, put Thomason back in the middle. And I think that's more indicative of what the squad looks like.
See, I disagree though.
Yeah, I disagree with you.
Because I think if Kikache's not starting, it's Thomason, and I think if Kabore is not starting, it's Longman. I don't think Barney gets anywhere near it.
And since Thomason's played wing back, he proved to be a success. Yeah. So I think that's the position. If he's going to get on the pitch for this season, that's the position he's going to play.
Be it. And unless we bring a left wing back in, that would be the.
We get major injuries in the middle.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But in the Viner one, I mean, then we're short the Viner signing. That might have legs. Now that I look at what you put right there.
Yeah, Viner would be back here. So Viner can play anywhere in the back 3.
So and I don't think we need a person there.
I don't necessarily do either. But
because Max is superhero.
Well, you've got Brunt, Haim, you've got players to cover it. You've got 5 to play 3 spots, so I think you're okay. We've got cover. Yeah. I got it. Yeah. You think about it, Cody. We had Cody the whole, all that time. He was never getting anywhere near it. So,
does Viner go right into the squad? Do you think?
I would be surprised.
No,
I don't know because I can't imagine he'd want to make the move unless he was going to play. I'm not convinced Parky's going to pull Max, and I can't see it even pulling Doyle or Hyam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an interesting one. I don't know. I'm not convinced we get him, but it wouldn't surprise me because I know he wanted him in the summer bad. He wanted him before we got Haim. So,
well, see, if you do go and sign that guy, you put that person out there, you've only got one more spot to get. So, exactly. Just quickly, guys, www.maxfitclearworthfanclub.com, and you'll go in there. When you log in, number one fan, Josh Anthony.
Yes.
Yeah, you get discount code Josh Anthony.
Yeah.
I just honestly, this is just purely of me saying, I know did we extend his contract to 29 because maybe we're going to bring in a center half and he's going to get benched and we're going to bring in a better player, which is a Viner, move over Haim, drop Scar to the bench, and Haim's going to be on the right, and you put Viner in the middle. I mean, listen, you can't just 6 to midnight max and just automatic spot. I'm sorry. He got rid of Paul Mullen.
But Josh, I don't know that you have to for this season. Like, you think about it. Okay, so if you took Clearworth off, moved Haim across, and Scar's in the middle, there you go, you're fine.
Scar too, yeah. And Haim,
And Brunt when he's played this season, played pretty good too. So
until he got injured.
Yeah, he wasn't bad.
So I don't know that we're getting in anyone at the back. When I look at
it wouldn't surprise me, but it also wouldn't surprise me if we didn't. You know what I mean? Like wouldn't surprise me.
And then, okay, so we're sort of up on that, So where else are we going on this pitch?
Okay, well, I mean, obviously all the rumors are front player, front three players. So whether it's a 10 or a striker, Armstrong, I like a lot because he's got some pace.
Yeah.
And he scores goals. I struggle to see Southampton selling him. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know why they would.
It doesn't make sense to them to sell him.
I wouldn't think so, but
how are they looking? Actually, there's the question. How would they be looking next year for PSR? And
that's the thing we don't know. Yeah, exactly. We don't know. We don't know what kind of money he's on. Yeah, they may need to move him.
They're not going to get relegated. And to be fair, at the moment, you'd say they're a very long shot of getting back up into playoff contention.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a possibility that Rodriguez could not make the squad?
We would have to sign 3 players, I think, for Rodriguez.
Yeah, I think it depends on the incomings.
I think the Barney is in jeopardy for me, and Rodriguez are the two that I'm like, they don't service us at all in this squad.
Yeah. I agree with that. I don't disagree with what you're saying there. Like, I think if you're looking at it, like for me, I think the next one to go would be Barney, and then I think J-Rod would be the next one. I think
the only thing that tends me not to think he'll go is history. Is Parky? He loves his Stephen Fletcher type player. Yeah. He views J-Rod probably as that type of player. They're slightly different, but he's fitting that mold of like that impact player in the last 10. When we got to go for a game, like we did, in our last game.
Yeah.
And then Morgan says Barney's supposedly been told to find a team, but they haven't been there. But there haven't been any rumors. Well, I think we're creating the rumor, aren't we?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise. I mean, that's one that it wouldn't surprise me if he went. Also, it wouldn't surprise me if he didn't. But he does of the guys right there on the screen, I think he probably gets the least amount of playing time of any of them. Other than the goal, obviously goalkeepers don't count. Yep. And I'm assuming he's going to go with 3 keepers.
Ken, if you took out Rodriguez and Barney, who are the players you're bringing in, and how many spots do we have available?
Well, right now we've got 2. The way it is, we've got 2. So if you drop 2 more, you'd have 4. You could bring 4 in.
Yeah, and we're not signing 4. I've moved up to a bigger screen. We're not signing 4. I mean, we haven't signed 1 yet. I mean, if we sign 4, I'll be flabbergasted. But if we're but to answer your question, Josh, if we're getting rid of Barney and Rodriguez, well, I already think we need a wing back already. So therefore, I'd say we need 2 wing backs. And then if you're getting rid of Rodriguez, we absolutely have to have a striker. And that striker at the moment, Smith is not getting starting time, rarely. Like, he's the first choice is more. But Smith has proven that he scored in the few games that he's played.
Yep.
So that's great. And I'm really happy about that. But I think that no matter who we get, all these players, whether they're starting or on the bench, have to be able to contribute. And if you're a striker, well, then that means you have to score. So, yeah, I think that basically the players, even if they're not starting, have to understand that, it's come on, contribute to the team, score a goal, assist in a goal, a la Ollie Rathbone.
Ollie Rathbone crushed it. He's totally crushed it.
I think this makes a lot of sense to me. Sammy Schmottix, Brian drops back here. I think that makes lots of sense.
I'm with that.
And I think for me, I think your front three probably turns into this. I think it's more Schmottix and Broadhead. Schmottix. No, listen, here's the thing, and I'll tell you why. Schmottix, where Broadhead and Windass, I think, are very similar. They are creative. They're very creative. Now, Windass, he can score goals too, and he will score goals more than Broadhead. But Schmottix is like a second striker. He will get in the box and cause issues, and he will score goals. Generally will score goals. And I think he likes playing on that right side. So I think that those two, I think they're the perfect yin and yang. You know what I mean? You've got the creator and the scorer there. You know what I mean?
Who's your first choice midfielders behind those guys?
Probably still Sheaf and James until we see O'Brien. I really want to see O'Brien back there. I want to see him play back there. And obviously I've put him back there, but we've not seen Parky do it yet. So whether he would or not, I don't know. But
that creates a lethal opportunity there. Like if Sheaf's letting O'Brien go forward and they're getting covered at the back.
Yeah.
So Thomason was the wing back and Thomason come across and help cover there. And you got Schmottix, Broadhead, Moore, and O'Brien all. Ooh. Think
of this. We're chasing a game. We're chasing. If think of this, we go chasing a game and we go to this. Oops. And you go Windass and Broadhead and Moore and Schmottix as a front four.
Oh,
I mean
4-2-4. You do a 4-2-4.
Yeah, that's what it'd be. And because you drop a center back like he always does, drop one of those guys, and then you bring in an extra attacker. You got those four across the front.
I gotta tell you, I go 6 to midnight when Schmottix. I like him. I like him 2 years
a lot. I do too.
He's got an attitude. He's got, I think he can break. He's got something we don't have.
He scored 27 goals for Blackburn, and they weren't good. They were not a good team, and he scored 27 goals that season. That was not last season. It was the season before. It was a 23-24 season.
Currently, right now, I take him over Sharif, 100%.
Me too. I actually would, because I think to me, Sharif is a future. That's one for the future.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he could definitely. I think he could probably contribute now. Obviously, they wouldn't bring him in if they didn't think he'd contribute. But I think Schmottix he could possibly make, he could get us promoted. He could get us promoted. Obviously, it could go all wrong. We could bring him in and he could not score anything. He's not done well. Let's be honest. He's not done well at Ipswich, but it's a little bit different.
Are they going to let him go?
Yeah, I think so.
Also, too, by the way, he's played with Broadhead. Kick to the Paul Mullins.
Exactly.
Kick to the Paul Mullins. Parky is playing Schmottix over Siddiqui Sharif every single day. Over 100%.
So, do we need to go through back channels here? Like very popular YouTuber Benjamin Bloom, who's a massive Ipswich fan. Do we reach out to him and say, mate, do us a solid?
Hey.
Yeah.
He doesn't return our calls. We're too small. We're just a small channel.
Obviously, you're talking about the size of the channel and not our weight.
I know. He is very.
Well, he didn't see me. He obviously didn't see me. If he's not talking about our weight, he didn't see me. He hasn't
seen your transfer build-up intros.
No.
Well, he hadn't seen me trying to score a goal either.
No. Oh, Aaron.
Not many people have.
now that I think of this too, and I get back to, I think Smodix makes a ton more sense than
I think
anything
he does. I think he really does.
And then Hocus Pocus doesn't go against the 21.
Exactly. He could come in. Doesn't count. Doesn't matter. You could bring in Schmodix, Hocus Pocus, and Viner, and not have, and Barney could stay. You don't even have to get rid of him. You know what I mean? And J-Rod could stay too. You could bring those three in, and they only take up 2 spots.
Yep. John, get it done. Get it done.
Yeah, slacker. You know what I mean? Come to the small channels. You know what I mean? There you go.
Yeah.
Quick. The ruthless right here is getting rid of Barney. Don't sign J-Rod. And then bring in 3. I'd bring in 3. We're light at the back. The Viner one is starting to make more sense to me.
I don't think we are light at the back. We disagree with you.
Matt out. It's Hampus Scotland is his name. It's the wing back, the right wing back. We've been
Valerie's been light too. By the way, Valerie, we haven't heard shit about him either.
Yeah, that one is a weird. That one, I don't like that one as much. I could be proven wrong, but that one doesn't excite me.
Yeah, apparently John, it's late. It's late for John. He doesn't want to come in. That's weird.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He just wants to sit here and take pop shots at us.
Yeah.
And I just sent him the link in our chat group.
That's why I said, yeah.
How rude.
I'm trying to. There's something wrong with as I sit here. There's something wrong with me. I'm trying to do research.
There's something wrong with you? Okay.
Well, we already knew that, but
I'm trying to type in my thing here, and it's just not working. This is terrible time.
You know what's crazy? The first thing he said today, I don't know if you watched the show, Ken. First thing he said was, "I did," or what did you say? How'd you say it?
Something brilliant.
I did research. Oh, he goes. I did research today, and I died laughing. I said, "You liar! You're so full of it."
I can't believe people can get away with flat out lies. Flat out straight lies.
I had 15 things open today. 15 tabs open today. I took a picture of it. I will show you. I will bring up the.
We can't look at 13 of those tabs.
Well, yeah, I mean,
that'll get us kicked off YouTube.
Yeah, no, I mean, 12 of the 13 are, look, I'm going to prove it to you.
Yeah, he did say, he said he had notes earlier, kid.
No,
he literally said, Josh said he had notes earlier, and I'm like, this guy's full of malarkey.
Now he's saying he did research, and B, he's saying he can write.
Yeah, right. There's no chance.
Right.
Notes. I had notes. I have notes too. Hey, you know what? No notes on this show. It's awesome. It's awesome. I'm
here you go. This is a good question. Let's bring it up. Why would Ipswich Town get rid of Schmodix to us? That's actually good. That's a good question because there's a couple different arguments there. First of all, why would they want to get rid of him anyway?
True.
And I think that one's I think that's more straight up. I think that's an easier one. He's just not been effective for him. He's not done well.
You really want to know?
But I think the other way you could look at that question though is why would they want to sell him to a possible promotion rival? They could end up in the playoffs, and if we're in the playoffs too, like they could have to play him in the playoffs. Why would you want to strengthen a team that you think could possibly be challenging you? And because they already sold us Broadhead, I mean, can you imagine that if we both end up in the playoffs and we've got Schmodix and Broadhead and we take it to them? We got their two casts off and beat the hell out of them with them.
So good. Well, and Broadhead and Schmodix are sitting behind Moore or Armstrong. Yeah. Put 9 goals behind him. Oh my God.
Yeah. So the counter argument to that is they have been on a buying spree.
Yeah, so that's true. They are. Yeah, for sure. That's another thing too. A lot of these deals, we may already have a deal agreed with them, but they may not allow him to go until they get a player in. They get cover in, and they've been linked with a ton. They've brought a few guys in, but they may want a specific player before they allow him to go.
We can track them down. Ipswich entered in lead striker Pirro. I don't know if that's still going through. That's the one.
Pirro. They were linked with the guy that played in Nashville. Oh shoot! Somebody in the chat, I don't know his name. We had talked about him before, or like during our, I think last January.
Eel?
No, he's I'll know it when I hear it. And I can't think of his name. He plays at Nashville.
If you
He
took
scored like 27 goals in the MLS.
if you took notes like I did this morning, you would have had it. And I
Sam Surridge.
Morgan's on
Morgan's
it.
got it. Morgan was on it.
Who's Morgan's been in the chat? Who's Morgan? I don't know Morgan. Do you guys know Morgan?
I don't know.
I do not.
Morgan. Morgan, who are you?
Who are you, Morgan?
Who are you? Who are you, Murray?
Interesting though. There's two really interesting games this weekend for me, and that's Middlesbrough at home to Norwich and Ipswich at home to Preston.
Oh, if Norwich take out Middlesbrough for us.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And Ipswich at home to Preston, and Preston are in 9th, 1 point behind us. Bristol City and Watford are both sitting a point behind us, but Watford are at home to Swansea and Bristol's at home to Derby. So I am expecting them to get wins this weekend.
Who are you tipping, Ken?
Hey, right here, Morgan with the best. The only way to answer that question: who's Morgan? I'm an alien.
Yeah. And also, if you'd watched the Footy Tip show, Josh, you would have seen who I tipped. I put them out there for public consumption.
I don't.
We conned him. We conned him in.
Peer pressure.
There he is.
Peer pressure.
There he is. There he is. The blue bastard.
I got baited into it. I was very ready to go to bed.
Careful, that's
what is it? It's like one in the morning.
The room. There you go.
Yeah, it's midnight. Still early.
It's early for Patty. It's early for Patty.
Yeah.
I couldn't miss the opportunity to come on and ask you how many players you've signed. So
we're doing great.
Well, here's the thing: some teams are doing so well they don't need to sign players.
Ooh.
Other teams have to change their whole fucking team because they screwed up this summer.
Do you know something? You're dead right. I forgot the season. I forgot the season ended in January.
That's right. Exactly. It's exactly right.
Well,
don't you forget
Put that next to you. We were top of League One for at least 2 weeks.
Like Arsenal, with the Arsenal of the championship, who are not going to win the league.
Well, just remember, John, if you didn't buy anybody, then where you are in January is where you will be in May.
Yeah.
You keep telling yourself that, Ken. You might believe it.
No. I'm talking about your team now, not our team. I believe if we don't buy someone, it's going to be a big effort. Not saying it can't be done, but it's going to be a massive effort to stay in that playoff race.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to ask John. John, take your blue hat off. Put your obvious red Wrexham hat on.
Yes.
What are the signings of the ones that we have on the docket right now that will get us promoted?
Get you promoted?
Yes.
None of them.
Promoted.
Really?
Not Smodix? Not DKD? Not Minor?
No.
Not Ronaldo?
No. That's why I said promoted. Top 6, different story. Promoted. No, you haven't got a player that will get you promoted on your.
All right, into the playoffs and have us give us the best shot to get promoted.
I quite like the Smodix one. I won't lie. I would have concerns over his injury record since he's been. I think if you can get the Smodix that was at Blackburn a few years back, wonderful signing. But caveat that he didn't play as a 10 or a false 9 there. He played as a second. He played up front alongside Gallagher. He played up front alongside a big man. What's his name? Sam Gallagher.
Sam Gallagher.
Yeah. Does he work up front alongside Moore?
Yeah, he would do, but I think you would have to go uber direct because that's what Blackburn did. They went direct into a big man and he played off the big man, picked up all the scraps and scored loads of goals. That's how Blackburn played.
Well, we do that kind of anyways. I mean, Kiefer Moore knocks the ball down. He was doing that the other day.
Yeah. I think by the sound of things, you might need to go away from maybe what you've been changing to because you play the 10s, don't you, at the moment? And I think you're not as direct as you used to be, shall we say?
No, that's true.
But he was scoring the Mullen type goals. He was playing off of Palmer, where Mullen played off of Palmer. I think that was how Schmodix was doing it.
I still say the only thing for Smodix is I think you'll have to pay through the nose to get him.
5 million. They're saying
A
7?
lot more than that. I
5.
think
You
that.
think
Well,
we get him for 7?
you might get him for 7 or 8, possibly. But I mean, Derby apparently offered 3, raising to 5, and they told him to do 1. So,
Mm.
and plus also they know you've got money, so of course they're going to charge you more. So,
Yeah. It's the Wrexham
and
tax.
you're desperate because there's days left of the window. So
That's the problem with waiting late, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think we'll get 1 in before deadline day, and then we'll get like 2 or 3 in on deadline day. I think that's what's going to happen.
I think if you end up with DKD, your plans have gone really bad.
I agree with that.
I agree. I do. I totally. Here's the thing, and this is, I think DKD is a really good player that's never played in the championship. Okay. I'm not convinced he's any better than Elliot Lee.
Well, he's what is he? 27, 28
28.
DKD,
Yeah.
and he's never played in the championship.
Never played in the championship.
And this is where I take all my hats off and just be a cynical football fan. If he was any good, he would have been in the championship years ago.
I honestly like his numbers. His League One numbers are similar to what Lee was doing in League One. I mean, it just is. I mean, that's just the truth. That's just the truth of it.
Nicky D says Starkey's saying DKD medical tomorrow. He's connected too. Starkey's got connections. I don't know. I mean, it could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ken, who
I
do
would
you
be if that's who we ended up with. I'd be really disappointed.
Yeah. Who do you like, Ken?
Yeah, I like Smodix, but I get John's point. I was not that happy with Sharif, to be honest, in terms of the timing. I get getting him. If you thought that was a guy that could be worth 30, 40 million in a couple of years' time, I totally understood that. But that's not what we're chasing right now. Right now, we're chasing players to keep us, in the playoff race and have a shot at going for the Premier League. Because I think top 2, out of the question, in my opinion. I think you're not going to get over 2 of Coventry, Middlesbrough, and Ipswich. We might get over 1 of them if one of them goes tits up, but not 2. Just won't happen. And even getting over 1 of them is a long shot. So I think we're fighting to be 4th, 5th, 6th with a whole host of other teams.
How good are Bristol? How good are Watford, Preston? I mean, there's no separation at all. We are literally skins. We're skinning it right now. And if Watford had their hand in, they had their hand in the game, they had 3 points, they'd be ahead of us. We'd be out of the playoffs.
I don't care about any of those teams. We're 5 points ahead of Birmingham, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
For now, John. For now.
What do you think? What do you think about the? Because you'll know him better than me. Because I've not really looked that far into him. But what do you think about the Armstrong link? If that one was to go through, what do you think about that one, Adam Armstrong?
I like Adam Armstrong. I think he's a quality finisher at this level. I think you've got about as much chance of me wearing a Wrexham shirt as him signing for you.
I just thought the same thing.
Why?
Why? Tell me what. Right. Answer me this. Why would Southampton sell him?
That's my biggest problem with that whole thing.
They're 15th and they're going nowhere.
Yeah, but why would they sell him? If they sell their main, and is he still the league's top goal scorer?
Is he?
I think so. I think he is.
Yeah.
11.
Why?
Southampton still have ambitions of getting in the top 6. Whether that's realistic or not, that's their mantra. They're a year 1 parachute team. If they turn around and sell the league's best top goal scorer and their best striker or their source of goals, they're basically saying white flag, season's a write-off.
Yeah.
The fan base would be in anarchy over that. They can't afford to do it. In the summer, different story. They can dress it up how they like, rebuild, whatever it is. I mean, there was that story, wasn't there, where apparently Middlesbrough are interested and he wants to move back up north, which I could almost half understand because he's played a lot of his career up north. But again, what's the ambition to sell him?
Yeah. Let's give a team in second place our best player, our best goal scorer. You know,
I think I said on Champ Chat, didn't I, Aaron? I said if Southampton sell him for say 10, 15 million quid, they're not going to be able to replace him for 10, 15 million quid. No. So why sell him?
No. Yeah.
Do you think he's worth 15 million?
If you're Middlesbrough and you're currently where you are, yeah. If you're you, probably not.
Yeah.
What's he worth to us, John? What would you pay if you were Williamson?
Well, it's kind of a moot point because I mean, he's back end of his 20s, isn't he? He's nearly. He's
28.
28. He's probably still. I mean, the thing is with Armstrong, he's one of those where he scores goals at championship level and he's just nowhere near good enough to play.
I was going to say the same thing. He is a championship level, high level striker. He is nowhere near.
He's the modern day Dwight Gale, as I would say. Scores 20 goals for fun in the championship, can't score for love of money in the Premier League. I mean, he's probably got a couple of years left in him at his top peak level. So you'd say 7-8 million quid you'd probably want to pay for him, but again, they're not going to sell him for that. So
that's a moot point. Yep, no, fair call. Makes sense, John. I mean, seriously.
Sorry.
Yeah, why make sense? I mean, I was asking you to be like total fan, popping zits, be like, oh, Wrexham go, like they're gonna get everybody, But now it's just like,
okay. So then who's your top three? Who out of those? Well, actually, that's not fair on Hull or Millwall for that matter on 49. Who out of that top 5 are going to get auto promotion?
Wrexham.
Thanks, Josh. Been a pleasure having you on the show.
I like to say, who out of that top 5 are going to get automatic? Wrexham, who are 6?
Yeah, and not even. Yeah. And he cut himself out. He cut himself out. That's
I can't get out of the show. It's crazy. I don't understand. Can I?
Yeah, that's way better. And stay out.
Oh, shit.
So not even, like John said, I didn't even bring up Wrexham. So that's a fair comment because Ipswich and Hull have only played 28 games. Millwall's played 29, but are only 6 points behind Middlesbrough. We're 11 points behind Middlesbrough. So if you're a Millwall fan, you're still hoping right now, and you're still dreaming that you can do it. Whether they will or not is a whole other question. But out of those top 5, which 2 are getting auto promotion, guys, with 17 matches to go? Go on, Aaron. You go first.
I still have a hard time not saying Coventry. And I think I have to say Ipswich because I think they're going to be the best. I think they're the best team in the league.
Okay. Aaron lives in Iowa. So for all you Middlesbrough fans. Okay, Josh, who's finishing first and second?
I think Middlesbrough.
I didn't put them in the top 5.
I think Middlesbrough will finish first. I think second is completely up for grabs right now.
You sat more on the fence than I did in my footy tips.
I just said Middlesbrough is going to finish first. Hold on.
Yeah, but you didn't give me second. I asked you for first and second.
Well, give me a second here. Hold on. I'm trying to go. I'm trying to get to you. I think Wrexham can get second.
Once again, didn't give me one of the teams. Okay, so he's going to say Wrexham's going to get over all those teams.
Ipswich. There you go. Ipswich.
Okay, so Coventry going to fall to at least third, in your opinion.
Yes,
John.
You'll be surprised to know it's not Wrexham. No. I'm surprised Josh has gone back on his original prediction of Coventry.
I know, me too.
That shit. Yeah, that's done a U-turn, hasn't it? I think Ipswich win it, and I think Middlesbrough at the moment go up second.
Okay. Because Ipswich do have a game in hand, remember? Even though they're on 50, they have a game in hand.
I just think Ipswich are the best team in the division, if I'm honest.
I'm with you.
Don't be honest.
I'm the same as you, John. Okay, so then Do we want to do a 17 game out 3rd through 6th prediction?
Oh dear. Yeah, why not? What's wrong?
Well, I'll go first. There you go. I'll make it easy. I'll give you guys
go.
time to think. Okay, so I have tipped it. I'm the same as John. Ipswich followed by Middlesbrough. So I'm going to tip Coventry to creep, like crawl into 3rd place, unfortunately for them. Then I think that Millwall will finish 4th. And then I'm really, really struggling. I'm like, Hull currently on 50. I'm going to say Hull 5th. And then because I'm a loyal Wrexham fan, I will say Wrexham make the playoffs just. But that does a big disservice to Bristol, Watford, Preston North End, Stoke, Derby, Queen, QPR, and Birmingham still in the race, in my opinion, because I don't think Southampton can do it. I think Leicester are going to get their points deduction, and that's all she wrote.
You said I would step on the fence. Oh my!
No, I gave you 6. I gave you 3rd to 6th.
Yeah. It's have Coventry not made any signings?
Yeah, they made a handful. Yep.
They did. Okay.
Yeah.
Deer with no ice says Parky has never finished below 2nd at Wrexham. Never say never. But if we lose to the Sheffield Wednesday, it'll be the first time for sure.
Well,
Well, if we lose to Sheffield Wednesday on the weekend, we are shutting down the local company. We're get your shows in.
Could be one of your last shows you ever see, guys. Okay. According to Josh.
Yeah.
But Aaron, Paddy, and I and John will start up another channel, and we'll get Victor back because, and then Josh will be gone.
They'll call the yokel pundit.
So okay, well, I'll go the other way this time. So John, have a crack.
Obviously, because I've picked Middlesbrough and Ipswich to go up, so you're gonna have, I think, Coventry 3rd.
Yep.
I got a sneaky feeling Millwall 4th. Yep. I'm still not sold on Hull. I'm not gonna lie. They still, but I think because of the amount of points they've amassed, I think they probably get 5th.
Yep.
And I'll be brutally honest, I'm sort of torn at the moment between us and Watford.
And Watford's got a game in hand.
I think, in all fairness, you guys, I don't discount you guys, but I think a lot depends on whether you do actually any decent business between now and the deadline.
We've done so much good business. What Pucky's done is he's gone into the locker room and gone, guys, you got this. You got this. We don't need anyone else.
Yeah, I think the other thing you have to take into consideration, you did make a lot of signings in the summer. So
yeah, we did.
This is coming from the Birmingham guy. How many signed summer and this transfer window? How many are you up to?
How many do we
They've changed the team twice.
A lot.
I think we made, what is it, 7 or 8 in the summer?
Yep, which was 1 less than us. If it's 7.
No, didn't you?
We did 13.
You did 13 or something.
Don't ruin my story.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Don't ruin the story with the truth. Come on.
Yeah.
You're
right.
I think I think in January we brought in, is it 5 or 6? I think it is, but we've let 6 or 7 go.
Well, you still brought in another 5 or 6.
Oh yeah, hey, don't get me wrong. We've basically just completely revamped our entire front line. That's what we've done.
Okay, so you're basically saying Coventry, Millwall, Hull, and either you, Watford, or if you really had to say it just for the channel, Wrexham.
If you want to put it that way, yes.
Well, I'm only putting Wrexham in there. I'm putting Wrexham in your mouth because you've actually added them as an afterthought. You've really said yourself or Birmingham, yourself or Watford. Sorry.
Yeah, I just if I put my honest hat on, if I put my honest hat on, I think
your honest hat. What if you put on your dishonest hat? Because you've been, if I'm being, it's just very Birmingham. It's just very Brummy of you. Like if I'm being honest, just like Just fucking lie to us, dude. Fucking tell us a lie.
Okay, you're finished 14th.
There you go. That's what I want.
There we go. Okay, well, Josh,
Yes,
you've gone for who to win? Middlesbrough?
I think Middlesbrough could do it, yeah.
And then second you picked?
Ipswich.
So, okay, so who's third through sixth?
Coventry.
Third.
Wrexham.
Fourth, okay.
Millwall.
Yep.
Peony.
No chance. But bad luck, Hull. No chance on Peony, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, I can't. There's something wrong with my goddamn computer. I can't put the thing.
Don't blame. I took notes. You should have taken notes.
The notes. Listen, that is work. I'm better in the morning. I go 6 to midnight in the morning. I go midnight to 6 at night. There you go.
Everybody have a good look at Aaron right now. He's looking down. He's doing his homework. He's studying hard. Hit us with it, fella. Come on.
Red bastard. Look at him. Now you have red, and last week was blue. This time it's red. What the fuck's going on?
What are you talking about?
You're all rosy cheeked.
It's because I've been working this week, which is bullshit, and I like flash burned my face because I don't wear my hood like I'm supposed to, and so
Don't say that lie. You're getting fired, dude.
No,
for everyone else, he did say in our private chat that he fell asleep earlier today and had a nap for hours.
He just absolutely made that up. I've been working my dick in the dirt. Okay, I don't want to hear it. This week I've been killing myself.
I don't want to know what work you were doing then.
Yeah.
Seriously, I had a comment then, and I just thought I cannot say that on this channel. I cannot. When he comes out with something like, "Oh, to follow up to that would have shut the channel down."
Aaron's new OnlyFans with Sydney Sweeney's, and then he's got Dick in the Dirt. There you go. It's $2.99. Yeah. Go on, get it, and let's get there. There you go.
Okay. Does Josh have eye makeup on? Says Karen.
I tell you what, at this rate, he's going to hope Sheffield Wednesday beat you on Saturday.
Oh God, Aaron, give me your third to six. So who was your first and second?
Okay, I had Coventry and Ipswich, and then I'll go Borough third. I'm gonna go Wrexham fourth, Millwall fifth, and I think Watford sixth.
Who?
Okay, so everyone is doubting Hull a little bit.
I just feel like they're going to go on one of those runs where they lose a bunch of games because they're Hull.
Fair enough. No, it's just interesting because you sort of everybody has their opinions, and when everybody leans the same way.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll all, and look, we're just YouTubers. I mean, look, we'll all get it wrong, and Hull get auto promotion.
I hope we get it wrong. I hope Wrexham win the fucking league. I really do.
I think that ship has well and truly sailed, Josh.
I think we're too far back. I think too much to make up.
The sequel to Wicked did come out this year, and that was set in the fantasy world of Oz. And I think Josh may be in that world right now if he thinks we're going to win the championship.
Well, let's see what happens in the next 72 hours. So
well, he's saying it now because there's a possibility there mightn't be a local pundit next week.
I mean, Joe could shut down. Honestly, we lose the chef. It might be tits up. Yeah,
they haven't scored a goal since December. December 22nd, they haven't scored a goal.
What? Who? Wednesday. God,
they're not good.
No, they're really not.
I know
they're not good. Actually, it scares the shit out of me.
Tell a lie. They're a lot better than you actually think they are. Yeah. The problem is they just have no squad. So come 50 odd minutes, they just run out of legs, and then you can run all over them. That's what happens to them. And I think there's that stat going around. I think is it something like in their last 8 or 9 games, they've been drawing by half time, and in the second half, after 55 minutes, that's where they lose it.
All I heard then was Ollie Rathbone off the bench at the 70th minute.
Yes,
I know. Yeah, Parkinson. Hold. Donnie, yes, I am pretty confident Coventry will win the league right now. But to mix it up, and yes, you evolve on January 29th, my mom's birthday. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Then go down. I also think Wrexham can still get second. I love Donna. Donna's been on here before, and she's more than welcome to come in now and call bullshit.
Happy birthday to your mum, first off.
Thank you. And by the way, my stepmom's birthday is tomorrow. Oh shit!
Wow.
Something's I can't.
And what about your forefathers?
My forefathers, 407 years ago. I don't know. I've been pieced together.
That's fine. Yep. Well, anyway, happy birthday to your mum.
Thank you.
Interesting though, like you look at that. Okay, so I'm sorry, Sheffield Wednesday fans, but I hope your run of losses continue this weekend. Actually, and just for fun, what time is that kickoff for you, Josh?
Let me just check my notes here. It is 4:30 a.m.
Excellent.
Bright and early.
Well, I said in the chat you want to lobby to do the watch along, but you didn't pick up on it, so there you go.
I did not see that. Like sometimes the chats get pretty deep, and I just don't go back that far.
It does get deep.
It does get deep. Yeah, 4:30 in the morning. We'll be live 4:30 in the morning. Game day build up for Ken at a great time for him and Patty. And
Esteban, I do not care that it's 4:30 for you guys. It's 9:30 p.m. for me for game day build up. 10:30 p.m. game day. The majority of my games are 1 a.m. in the morning. So suck it up, people.
I don't know why you're all complaining. It's your own fault for being in a stupid time zone.
I'm in the future.
John says it's right in the middle of the day for him.
12:30. 12:30. I can sit down on the sofa and watch it.
Yeah.
And well, actually, you're away to Oxford, so you'll get to watch that game on telly.
Well, yeah, there's like 3 games, isn't there, or something on at the same time? So,
well, depending on which
yeah. Yeah, I mean, for the sake of the channel, yes, of course, I will watch Wrexham. I probably won't.
Well, I know you're lying.
I like what he did there.
Is there another Cosm game for you, Josh?
Yes, there is a Cosm game for me. It is on the February 24th, which I will need a support system of Ken or anyone that wants to do the watch along. There you go.
So that is a Portsmouth game.
And what time is that for you?
That's totally fine. That is 5:45 in the morning, which I am not whinging about, which is only an hour and 15 minutes after your 4:30. Oh my God, I got to get out of bed to watch my team play.
Well, I mean, listen, you got to put eye makeup on. You got to do the hair dye. Has anyone seen Christian Bale in the beginning of? I think it's what the fuck's that movie? He's in there doing his hair, putting it over to the side.
Yeah. Where he's Psycho? No, not Psycho. American Psycho.
No, hold on. American shit. I don't know. Anyways, you'll know. American. He's in there doing his hair. That's basically what we're doing.
Yeah. I thought it was American. I'm wrong, am I?
No, it's American something or other. I should know this. I really should.
That sounds right. I don't know if that's what it's called though. I've heard that. I've heard of that movie. I've heard of American Psycho.
No, not American Psycho.
I've heard of American Psycho, but I didn't think he was in it.
Okay, have I got that wrong? Have I? I'm looking for it now. I'll find it for you. You guys keep going. It is. It's American Psycho. Thank you. And Josh is on mute.
I'm on fucking mute. It's American.
And it is American Psycho. So
it's Christian
the movie guy.
It's Christian Bale. It's Christian Bale.
Yes, I know. So to the movie guy.
But not that movie. But not that movie. Hold on. What is going on? I will find it right now. Oh my God. Oh my. Hold on. You guys go. I'm doing side.
I'm right. Josh is wrong. Let's fix that. But just give me a second. Okay, we're good. Okay, guys. He doesn't even know he's off yet.
It's probably not even Christian Bale.
He's making up stories.
That is that movie. Yeah, and he's a crazy movie. Anyway, and so back to football.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've done an hour and a half. Let's think about it. We're only, we're nearly there. The first game of the weekend is
American Hustle. American Hustle. Boom. It's American Hustle.
We moved on from that.
We've moved on. Moved on.
American Hustle. There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm done.
Bristol v Derby, Ken.
Bristol v Derby. That's right. Tomorrow for me. So I'm expecting Bristol to win that match. You boys have got to do your tips yet.
Yeah.
Do them tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. I will say to all those people out there that tip some of these other guys, sometimes they're running very close to the line on getting their tips in.
I was really. I'll be honest. I forgot until Patty put his in, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Your performances don't show that, Aaron.
No, that was a quick one.
Well, he is in second. He is in second, John, but not by much.
Not by much.
Who's winning? Other than who's winning the footy tip competition?
Who you fucking think? The cheater.
Oh wow!
This guy.
Can't believe I'm actually winning it. You guys suck.
I mean,
I'm trying to get a special guest on who's going to call all you guys out.
oh, who's gonna do it? Who?
I'm doing it. I'm trying this. Apparently, they don't have service. Let's see what happens.
All-star Kennedy. Thanks, Donna. Thank you, Donna. I'll take that.
Hello?
So, yeah, Bristol v Derby. And then we get into the early games, Leicester v Charlton, Stoke v Southampton, and Sheffield Wednesday v us. So by the time we get through those 4 games, we'll know whether we've shut down the local pundit or not. And then obviously, for all the teams behind us, they will know whether they got a chance to overtake us come the weekend. And hopefully not. And then we'll be obviously, and the flip side of that coin is we'll be sitting watching the rest of the games going, can we create some separation?
Matt Al's on to me.
You're exactly right. He's got 2 accounts going and he still can't win this competition.
I know. He's basically he's at
to
the
be fair, I let AI do Harry all over. I don't do Harry all overs. AI does Harry all overs. So
okay, so John, you and I are beating AI. That's what I just heard. We're better than AI.
You're beating Grok is what you're beating.
Give me a week. Give me a week. I'll be beating Aaron too. So
this fucking guy, he's awful lippy.
And I did a massive fence sit this week. I got 6 draws.
Oh my God, Ken!
He's got 1 all, just basically all down his sheet.
He's doing the equivalent of C all the way down. Oh my God, just sitting in the middle of the fucking pack.
No, well, that's just admittedly, a few of those were with heart as opposed to head, because I want, although I don't think Middlesbrough Norwich as a 1-all draw is an unrealistic prediction.
Oh, if they just fucking take points off them, please, to the football gods.
I did, although the best away team in the league, Birmingham City, I tipped them to draw against Oxford.
Oh wow! Oh, that's mean. That's just mean. That's like kicking the Paul Mullins right there.
I don't mind.
Oxford's getting that new manager bounce right now.
Yeah, John, how does it feel to have a mediocre team and a coach that is dead man walking, knowing that he should be gassed and fired, and you guys are like, no, he's hanging in there, he's doing great.
Perfectly fine, because all our players walk in your side.
Yeah, but you're not our side. Also, too, I did rewatch the roast of Tom Brady, and it was awesome. And you know what? There's more to add to it now. You guys are mediocre.
But no, in all seriousness, though, you're like Davies, the pressure that's on him now with the players that you've brought in, I sort of feel for him a bit because, like being dead mid-table, any promoted team at the start of the season goes, we'll take that.
We'll take that.
And I mean, I thought that Birmingham will, and I still think they will finish higher than that.
They're a good team.
But if the backroom pressure is we don't get into the playoffs, then your job's on the line. I don't think that's fair.
he had bigger pressure last season than this season.
Yeah, but you guys
Yeah,
walked it.
but how much better were you than the rest of the league last season, though, John?
Yeah, but still, that it had bigger pressure on it.
Yeah.
Because last season he had to win the league, he had to win it by a canter, and we had to be the best team in the league.
You guys were great last season. And I still root for you guys. I'm obviously joking. I still root for you guys. I'd like to see you guys do well. Next year, you could probably.
I'll be honest. Up until this window before the business, I looked at the top 6 and think we're not consistent enough, and we don't have some of the attributes in our team to win ugly occasionally or go away from. That's where our problem's away from home. If we were, half decent away from home, we would be in the top 6 because our home form's so good. But we've addressed it, and to be fair, I'm surprised by the business we've done.
Hang on. When you say you've addressed it, what do you mean by we've addressed it?
At home, we're perfectly fine. We create and we play nice football. Away from home, we can get dragged into games where we need to fight. And for me, our midfield's a little bit lightweight. We can get bullied. We can get pushed around. And as much as everyone goes on about our attacking threats and Stansfield and all this, we don't have what I would classify as a championship striker, somebody that's mobile, but he can hold his own. Kyogo is, until we've signed Prisk, Kyogo was probably our only natural number 9 player in the squad. Stansfield's not a number 9. Dutch is a number 10, even though he looks like a number 9. So it was very evident from us that we created a lot of chances, but there was no one actually in that 6-yard box, as they say, in between the sticks.
Lyndon Dykes could have done it.
Lyndon Dykes is absolutely pony. That's why he's playing for Charlton. But so yeah, and we've addressed it. I mean, we've got that Solis, who's a 6'2", 6'1" central midfielder from Girona, who looks very, very good. How we've got Vicente to come to the Championship, I honestly do not know. He has no right being in this league. It's ridiculous. Yes, we're paying him an absolute fortune. It's rumored to be around 45 grand a week. We're paying him, and we paid 7 million quid for him.
It's Ken's salary.
Yeah. So
nearly.
Yeah, and the gamble. I say it's a gamble because we got this August Prisk, this striker, but every man and his dog in Europe, like decent European teams, are after him. Again, we shouldn't have got him, but we've paid a lot of money to get him. But he's one for the future because he's only like 21, but he looks ready for the league already. So.
Can you get playoffs now? Can you go for the playoffs now? Do you think?
Yeah, we're only 5 points behind you, and we've got to play you at St Andrews, which means it'll be another shellacking. So
it just looks like it's weird. The league's so congested.
Yeah,
like they look like they're fucking way off it, but really they're just 5 points off. But
they're 2 weekends away from being in the playoffs.
Yeah,
5-6 games ago, Stoke were in the autumn promotion hunt.
Yeah.
Well, remember earlier in the season, there's a little team called Charlton that were in the playoffs.
Connor Cody. Well
they're
done.
They're right now 3 points off relegation.
They have Connor Cody. It's all good.
I think I said it on Champ Chat. I'm. It's going to sound a bit daft. I'm less bothered about the table. If we were 5th or 8th, or to me, I don't really care right now. It's about points tallies. And it's about how many points you're collecting. The table will look after itself. It's just points tallies. That's all I would go for. Because it's so, like you say, it's so volatile. People move up and down every weekend. You could be 6th one week and then 11th the other. I mean, I think I said yes, they can win it. Derby were beating West Brom 1-0 last Friday, and I think they were 11th or 12th before the game. And when they were winning 1-0, they were 6th. That's how crazy this league is. So
it's roughly going to be high 70s to make the playoffs, isn't it? Like 76 to 80 points, somewhere in there, depending on how, because it's so tight, teams are taking points off each other. So you go, okay.
So you think it'll be high, or you think? See, I think it'll be low.
I think it'll be, well, if you take my low number there of 76, that means Wrexham needs 32 points out of 17 games.
I don't see. So you're saying it would be 76 to get into 6th or to get into playoffs. Is that what you're saying?
In the playoffs, I think it's going to be right about there. I think it's going to be.
I think it's going to be 70.
What do you think it's going to be? You don't think it'll be 70? Well,
70.
take it to, okay. Well, let's take it all the way down to 70 then.
Because I think, to your point, I think everybody's taking points off each other.
Okay,
I think that's going to cause the total to be much lower.
Yeah, well, then at 7, we'll see, because there you go. Morgan said the average for the last 10 seasons for 6th place is 74 points. But to Aaron's point of teams taking points off each other, so let's make it 70, and let's just use that as an example. That means Wrexham needs 26 points out of 17 games, which is not even 2 points a game. Like, it's well below that. It's closer to 1.5. Birmingham needs 31 points out of 17 games. So they almost have to average 2 points a game. So they have to go win, draw, win, draw, win, draw. So I'm not saying they can't do it, but that's good football.
Yeah, we're averaging 2 points per game at the moment in our recent run.
And yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't.
How long of a run?
I think it's over a 7-game period, or somebody said.
Well,
but I think to your point, Aaron, I think the thing is, I'm not sure it'd be high 70s, but I think the automatic promotion race isn't that. I don't think that total is going to be like 100 points or high 90s, because so I think naturally whenever that happens, when the auto promotion is going to be sort of probably low 90s, high 80s, that means the playoffs again will be higher. And also I think you've got, if you look at the bottom relegation battle, it's not going to, I don't think you're going to need like 45 points to survive or anything like that. So I think you'll get a high tide.
John, your last 6 games, you've got 9 points from your last 6. So that's only 1.5 points per game, your last 6 games.
Math is math. Fucking math, dude.
Yeah, well, somebody else have to work it out because it's Ken. So,
and look, that they're the facts. So 12, 13 points for us in our last 6. Now, but to your point, John, and you've said this multiple times, teams go on runs and teams go off runs. So if you guys go on a run of 4 wins in a row, that changes the story very quickly. We go and draw 2 and lose 2, we'll be down in 11th spot, just like that.
That's why I say it's. I don't get carried away with the table. It's points.
No, we're in the playoffs. We're living on that dream. We're living on that.
Take screenshots. Yeah.
Yep, we're living on that hill right now.
As you said, it feels good. You let the table take care of itself. It does feel good to sit in the playoffs, though, too. And noting that Ken is Rain Manning the numbers there.
That's only because guys can't add up.
Hey, it's easy. It's easy to say, isn't it? I mean, we were 6th when we sacked John Eustace in the playoffs and got relegated from the Championship. Hull City, I think, were 4th or 5th one season by Christmas and ended up getting relegated. So
now I can't see. So what's the relegation points like? What Anyway, that's way down.
Yeah, 45 to survive is what they usually say for relegation.
Okay, so we're going to draw this weekend and we're safe.
Yeah.
Please don't draw this. Please, God. Look. Please, we're drawing this weekend. It's 4:30 in the morning. Ken, you want to? No, it's not happening. Please don't.
I'm sorry, Josh. I'm just excited. If we go down 1-0 early, you are going to lose it on the watch along. It's going to.
No, I will. I'm not. I won't. I just if I gotta wake up at 5:00 in the morning, please no.
Especially if Bristol win tonight or Friday night or whatever it is.
Who are Bristol playing? I can't check this. My
Derby.
They're playing Derby.
They're playing Derby, and they're 1 point behind us. So literally, but Bristol win or even if Bristol draw, by the time we play our game, we will be out of the playoffs.
All right, so that's probably going to happen, right? That's probably going to happen.
Oh yeah, Bristol's at home. They're probably going to win. They'll move up. They'll move up to 6th.
It'd be cool to see if Viner doesn't play.
He's injured, isn't he?
Not when he signs for Wrexham.
Do you want him?
Anything to drop Max. I'm kidding.
No.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Go back earlier in the show, people. www.maxcleworth.com. Log in. Josh is the number one fan. Discount code Josh Anthony to get 20% off your membership on that website.
Yeah.
And then you can live the vitriol that is Josh Anthony on Max Cleworth.
Who
Please.
does Viner replace for you though? Really?
Yeah, no one.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Stop right there. Everyone, slow down. He goes in the middle, and Heim
Over
goes
height.
right. I mean, I'm right. You're wrong. Clearly, it's Doyle, Viner, and Heim, and then Max is the backup, and Scar is the backup in the middle. That's what's going to happen. This whole mythical creature of Max being this like undroppable figure. I mean, Viner's established 28-year-old, like he's going to come in and be one of the captains, right?
Have you seen him play in the championship for long?
Yeah. And Max was our captain in one of our games. Interesting points you're making there, Josh. I think we should just very quickly, let's just let Josh make his.
I don't know what this is all about, but this is a one-on-one confessional. And it's put me in the spotlight here. Listen, I'll tell you a little bit about Ken. We know each other a couple of years now. Kind of questionable in regards to his golfing and also to his questioning of, who to start, who not to start. He is a big Max lover. Also, I don't know what else to say about that, but yes, he's defending his own thing by putting me on the spotlight, which is totally fine. So here's what I'm going to
do. Yeah, well, Josh is loco if he thinks that Max Cleworth isn't going to be starting a whole heap of games for us the rest of the season. Not every game, because you can move Heim out to that side and play Scar in the middle. So we don't need Viner. And that's all we need to say about that. So I'll bring back the people that actually know what they're talking about.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
No, it was actually a genuine question because I don't see Viner coming to you unless he's not guaranteed, but he's going to start games. I don't see where he starts in your side, if I'm being honest.
And I'm with you on that. And that is not a piss take or a joke. I'm with you on that.
I think he's better than Scar, granted, but I don't see. And yes, I think in the odd game he could replace Max, or he could, but he's not going to. For me, he doesn't come in and sort of instantly start, and I start every week.
I don't know how the channel hasn't learned that I'm literally winding everyone up. I'm going to flat out say about Max. I'm just being an asshole. Max is a good player.
You do it well.
I do it well. You have to do it with a straight face.
It's because he does it well because he means it. He means it. That's why he does it well.
So, Aaron, I'm with John. I mean, look, if we sign him, fine, but there's no way he's a guaranteed starter.
No, I don't think he's a guaranteed starter. I could see Parky likes to carry 6 center backs because we play with 3. He likes to carry 6, so it wouldn't surprise me. But to John's point, I don't see him coming unless he thinks he's going to play. But I don't necessarily think he's an automatic start over Max or any of the 3. So you know what I mean? I don't see him as like a for sure starter. Maybe he is. Maybe he comes in and he is better. I just don't see it as like, you know what I mean? I just can't. I don't know. It doesn't. It's not an obvious one. So
yeah,
I don't know. We'll see.
I'll back that up too.
Esteban, that's one of the best quotes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Josh touched buttons and the feed didn't implode. That's growth, baby. Well done, Josh.
Yeah. I'll be flat out. I've never seen Viner play. I have no fucking clue how good he is or bad he is. I have no idea. So there you go. I have no clue. He could be the best, the worst. I have no clue.
We know Parky likes him. We know that.
So.
Yeah.
Put it this way. I've watched championship football for a very long time. And we've always been in and around Bristol City for years. I've actually never noticed him ever.
Mm. Have you noticed Donheim?
Yes.
There you go. That's good.
Quality.
Hyam was always quality. But yeah, Viner, it's kind of like, It never stood out.
But he would be a good addition to fill out that 6. He's just not a guaranteed starter.
I agree with Ken. You know what? I've been thinking about it the last 4 minutes. I think you're right. I'm wrong. You're right.
Okay, guys. So if you'd like to hit the like button, subscribe, consider becoming a member. We're going to end the show there.
On that bombshell.
Nailed it. Got it right there.
Got it. Yeah.
Look, we are carrying on
tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow?
It's Friday.
Well, tomorrow's
nothing.
Tomorrow's my biggest work day.
Friday. Ain't got no job. Ain't got shit to do. I guess we'll do a show. Yeah, we have a game on Saturday.
I'll be watching Bristol v Derby before I go to work.
Okay. So we got a game tomorrow. There will be breaking news tomorrow. I'll let you know. There will be breaking news tomorrow. I don't know what it's going to be, but I think there'll be breaking news tomorrow. So we'll do a breakfast club in the morning, game day build up, live watch along at 5 o'clock, and Wrexham reaction, all the stuff. I might, Ken, maybe you do the Wrexham reaction so I can get some sleep. I don't know. And then Sunday is Ring and Rant, which might be busy depending on signings and stuff like that. And then
transfer deadline show. When is that, Aaron?
It's already up.
Josh put it up. It's on Monday. Will I be there? I don't know. I'm gonna try. Maybe you guys? I may send in a music video, and you guys may have to play it for me.
Okay.
Because I may not be able to be there. I'm gonna try.
I have it at 10:30, guys, right now.
Yeah, I actually probably that's what the window closes at what 7, right? 7 your time, John.
Yeah.
So that would be, I think you got it like a half hour before the window closes.
So I might pull it back to
Probably want to pull it back at least an hour, if not 2.
Are you not taking a day off?
Here's my problem. I'm taking a week and a half off starting next Friday. So I'm taking 6 days off, and so I don't have any more vacation days. So,
are you very sick?
If I might have to get sick, and I might have to, I don't know.
Whatever you do, don't say that out loud on the internet, though.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. They don't watch this. Listen, I live in the United States. Nobody knows that football exists, soccer exists. We're fine. Where I live, nobody knows it's a thing. They're not following this. Promise.
Okay, so is there is it? Let's give the fans some hope. Yeah, is there a new intro video coming, Aaron?
Could be. I don't know. Maybe.
Wow.
You got it.
How to fucking.
You know what? I'll tell you what. I was going to do something really special, and Josh told me I couldn't. So
I told you couldn't because it was copyright infringement.
He won't let me do something fun. And I'm sorry, guys.
It's Josh's fault.
I'll have to come up with something different if I can.
To be fair, Aaron, if the result goes badly on Saturday, you won't need to worry about it.
Yeah, I won't have to worry about it because we'll have a channel.
Yeah, if you're out there, please name the new channel of Aaron, Ken, and Patty.
John and Patty. Yeah, and special guest Victor.
Yeah, Victor.
Yes.
Yeah.
We gotta get Victor back on. He's been hiding from us.
Yeah, he's been hiding. We got to get him back. Yeah. I'll send him a direct message. I'll send him a DM. See if we can get him back because we miss him.
I'll send him a pic. Yeah.
And that's the last we saw of him. Well, look, I think it's time to wrap this up, boys. So we have obviously there'll be a Saturday show, Friday show, Friday for Josh. I'm a day ahead. For the rest of the world. Then we get into the weekend. Good luck to your team on the weekend, John. Birmingham, away to Oxford. We're away to Sheffield Wednesday. Good luck to us. Otherwise, this channel is over, according to Josh. So, don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe. Do not forget, in the comments after we close the show, put in the player you want Aaron to review next week on Tactical Fortitude. So,
Yes.
We need that.
Don't
We
forget.
need that player for next week in the comments who you want us to review. We did Nathan Broadhead today. It was really good. There was a comment in there. I did see that about a little bit more stuff on them. So we'll go back. We'll read that. And we'll make some tweaks for you for next week. But Aaron, great job today, mate.
My vote's Max. My vote's Max.
There we go, Max. Josh has gone Max Clearworth.
You got to put it in the comments or it doesn't count.
Put it in the comments, Josh.
Put it in the comments after the show or it doesn't count.
Who do you want, John? Stansfield?
No, I'm going to put it in the comments.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. So, guys, and then we're going to get into, obviously, we're getting close to the weekend. So it'll be that whole game day build up, watch along, Wrexham time, and then Wrexham reaction following that. The usual plethora of shows that you get here on the local pundit. So on that bombshell, we will see you all again next time.
What show is this?